Ladies and gentlemen, hello. What's going on? Welcome back to the fucking wow. Right off the bat, just tripping over my own words. This is gonna be a great one. Good thing we only have to talk for about an hour. That's good. I'm sure this will go fucking smoothly. What's up? It's your boy Aiden D'Souza here. We are here to do the podcast and come at you live from Studio G Spot, which is my garage. Studio G Spot, bro. Did you guys know that the male G Spot is actually in the ass? Just every girl that's trying to fucking peg you. Did you guys know that actually? There's so guys need help, more help coming, like every guy that's fucking's trying not to come. They're just like they need, all right, well, Jesus Christ, we're off the rails here. 1 minute in already talking about guys, getting pegged and having their G-spot smashed. What up? What's going on? Solo episode, which are, I think I gotta start. We're gonna do them every week, regardless. We'll have a guest. Guests will be bonus episodes, but the solo episodes are the solo episodes, and that's it's what the foundation upon which this empire was built is the solo episodes, and it's why you guys tune in. You tune in for this fucking maniac screaming about everything. Just about his fucking life that's, not terrible, but it's no it's no fucking I'm not royalty yet by any means, which I will be eventually based off this. But dude, if this podcast ends, imagine that. What a fucking story that would be, huh? Would be I started out, I end up like ruling over land, and I have like a throne and a fucking, I've just got a crown made of like insane jewels. Like my crown's literally worth fucking, $100 million. Like villages upon villages of like, children had to die for this jewel to be extracted. I don't know how I'm not good with jewels, okay? I don't know how they get diamonds or rubies and shit. But I imagine, what's it, blood diamond? It was like an African thing. Lots of children get fucked up in that shit. You're listening to a real fucking smart guy here. Yeah, man, that's how it happens. I started doing the podcast in my bedroom, and then it ends with me literally controlling and being the emperor of maybe a fucking continent, bro. Maybe I'll take over. I don't know. What would be the easiest continent to take over? Isn't the continent fucking Australia? I didn't even know that was like a separate one. I was just like, I called it fucking, there's North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Africa's just its own fucking continent. And then is it like Oceania? Did they even teach us that in school? I don't remember anybody ever saying fucking Oceania. That's nuts, because if somebody had said that, I would have stood up and I would just be like, that's bullshit. That's stupid. Oceania. The easiest one to take, South America, I don't know. It's pretty big. But Brazil, never mind. Those Brazilians are fucking nuts. I was gonna say, I feel like I could fucking, I think we could fuck up some Argentinians and shit. I don't think they're too much of a threat. The fuck's an Argentinian gonna do? Exactly. All of you in your head were just like, fucking nothing. Argentinians are gonna do fucking shit all. Yeah, exactly. All of us, every single one of us could fuck up an Argentinian person. Easily. Argentinians ain't shit. I don't know why I'm going at the Argentinians so bad, but yeah, bro, I was fired up yesterday, man. I went to the store, went to the mall, the good old fashioned mall. Love a mall, huh? Malls are fun, bro. Just walking through the food court, just disgusted by what I saw in there. Just people that are just fucking, 500 pounds, just, shoveling like New York fries poutine into their mouth at fucking 11 a.m., like at noon. At noon, bro. What are you doing for the rest of the day after you do that? I mean, let me answer that for you. Nothing. You're not fucking doing anything. What do you do? How are you ending your day at noon, bro? That's crazy. Enough of that. What the fuck? These people are just eating Dude, there's a time and place for eating that shit, and it's not in like at a food court in a big fucking mall in a city at in front of everybody at noon. And I know that this is like, you don't even want to be here. You just don't even know what's going on anymore. You're 400 pounds. You fucking, you're amazed you're still alive, honestly. Like, you're just like, fuck it at this point. And your body you probably can't even function without it. You know how, like, people like, where am I going with this shit? Not even like alcohol, but I was just trying to think of like, there's like some things that like people just can't even like fuck. They got like fucking, they got like fat autism, like, kids that like get fixated on. There's like this one autistic kid I remember reading in Vancouver here that like he had to eat these fucking certain cinnamon waffles, and then during the COVID-19 pandemic, they decided to stop making these waffles, and the mom was just like, "Hey, can you guys please keep making them because my son will kill our entire family if he doesn't have these cinnamon waffles." That was a real fucking story. She asked if they could please continue to make them because their autistic son needs to eat these cinnamon waffles every day, or I guess he just goes on a bloodthirsty fucking rampage and just starts killing everybody, or his life is just unmanageable. What a hell her life is, huh? Holy shit. The entire balance of your world is dependent on this one company making organic cinnamon waffles, frozen waffles. If they stop doing that, your entire world crumbles and your life is fucked. And your autistic son, hates you, and he I don't know, maybe kills himself. That's fucking crazy, huh? But yeah, these people are like that with food, they're just like, like they don't feel right if they don't have a 3-foot hot dog at fucking 1 p.m. They're just like, well, it's lunchtime. I gotta go get I gotta go get 20 nuggets from McDonald's. It's like, dude, you eat that in shame in your house. Dude, I do crazy shit. I do fucking basically, what North America basically is just one big mukbang is all we're doing over here. That's what it is, right? That mukbang is when you eat fucking it's a bunch of food. I'm not talking about yeah, it is that one. I always get mukbang and bukkake switched up. Yeah, that's why my porn search is a little weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, but North America is basically just one big mukbang. Like, you'll walk by and you'll just see somebody eating an amount of food that you're just like, how is this? Is this for your YouTube channel? Are you a mukbanger? Because what the fuck is going on here? This is your lunch? You're going back to work after this? Dude. And like I do crazy, I'll sit down and eat a whole fucking pizza. No problem. No problem. Which somebody was giving me shit about the other day. They thought it was the most insane thing ever that I'll just order. Actually, two separate people thought it was crazy that I would just fucking order a whole pizza and sit there and eat it. And you know what I say to them? Hey, fuck you. Dumb idiots. You don't know shit. You eat, dude, there's nothing better than just eating so much garbage food and then just falling asleep after. You have a terrible sleep. You're basically just knocked out. Your body's just like stunned. It's like the equivalent of getting hit with a stun grenade. But I don't know. Something nice about it. And it's bad. It's bad. I'm not going to act like it's, the healthiest thing in the world. But it's fun. But I'm just saying, do it at home. Don't be having a fucking... Don't eat a whole pizza at the food court at noon on what day? I went yesterday. Was it yesterday I went? It was a Thursday. Or wait, no, it was yesterday. Sunday. Oh my Lord, on a Sunday, bro. That's crazy. Doing that kind of shit on a Sunday. What the fuck's wrong with you? Should have knocked their poutine off the table. It's been like, you need Jesus, man. Let's go. Just grabbed her by the wrist and fucking... If I could get my hand around her monster ham wrists, her fucking forest blackened ham wrists. They're just giant. I thought of a very inappropriate joke the other day. I'm just going to tell you guys. I was just thinking of like, because like, I mean, there's obviously like, love out on the streets, with like, you know, all these crackheads and like heroin addicts and shit. They obviously like, you know, intermingle and like, you know, fuck each other if they can, if their shit works. And they probably some of them fall in love. But I was just thinking, like, you know how difficult it would be to try to propose one of them? Because where are you gonna find a ring that's that big with with their fucking hands that swollen? Dude, I thought about that. And I obviously realized that it was, you know, a little bit inappropriate, and it made me laugh for about 5 to 10 minutes straight by myself. I sat there laughing about that because of how fucking hilarious it is that to think of somebody proposing to this, you know, this girl and she just has those heroin swollen hands. And yes, it's sad, but okay, shut the fuck up, you know? If you want heroin user sympathy podcast, you're at the wrong place, okay? We do jokes here. And it's funny to think of somebody getting down on one knee and just having this, like, this hula hoop sized ring to fit around this person's swollen fucking hand because they're an opioid addict. And they fucking like try to slide it on there, or they have a regular size ring and it just like it doesn't even like it just gets like stuck on the top and it's okay. That's enough of that. But yeah, dude, I was furious yesterday at the mall because every single time I go suit shopping, bro, these fucking guys with the suits think they know shit, and I'm tired of these guys thinking that they know shit because if you knew shit about suits, you're not working in the mall. It's that simple. If you knew what the fuck was going on with suits and like style and you were good at this shit, you wouldn't be working at Tip Top Tailors at the fucking mall, okay? So when I come in there and I'm looking for shit, if I say, hey bro, I don't fucking know anything, please can you just do it? I don't give a shit. Fine. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do I look like a guy that doesn't know what the fuck's going on? Maybe, because I have a mullet and a fucking porn stash. However, little does he know, I'm one of the best, you know, suit fucking stylists. I'm amazing with suits, okay? I look fucking good in a suit. I know how to style a suit properly. I know colors that work well together and shit. And I don't need... Every time I go in there, there's a guy in his 50s, his 60s, who's probably been working there since he was a fucking child, and he's been telling people to wear the same shit ever since. He doesn't know shit about what the fuck's going on with, like, updated styles and stuff. He's telling you to basically dress how, like, what he thinks, like, would look good as of, like, 20 years ago. That's where his head's still at. And, dude, he immediately calls me fat. I'm just like, yeah, I'm usually, like, a 31 waist, but, a 30 will fucking... But like I'll try a 30. He's like, you're 32. But I didn't even get the sentence out. You're a 32. I was like, hey, Guillermo, fuck off. 32. I've been in the gym, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I ate a whole pizza last night, so I might be at 32 right now. Tomorrow I'll be back down to a 31.30. Guillermo, you trying to get into a fucking scrap right here, pal? I'll fuck you up, bro. 32. You're a 32. I should have just looked at it and be like, hey, you're almost a 40. You're almost a 40, Guillermo. You don't see me screaming that in your face. They'll grab me the fucking 30s, and he didn't even have 32s after all that, so he just wanted to call me fat for no reason. And you know what? The 30s fit okay, all right? The 30s fit decently. They're a little tight. And I might be flashing a bit of cock in the crotch area. They're a little tight. But you know what? That's fine, dude. If you don't think that I'm fine with showing a bit of cock at my cousin's wedding, you're wrong. Simple as that. If you don't think I'm perfectly okay with having a cock print on my fucking beautiful, you know, pleated suit pants during my cousin's fucking big day, his wedding, a day, you know, one of the biggest days of his life. If you don't think I'm fine with having a fucking cock print pressing out that everyone's looking at, you're wrong. I am perfectly okay with that. In fact, I'm excited about it. I'll have a fucking cock print out. I'll fucking, you know, I'll be smacking my shit around all day, making sure she's like half chub too. It'll be stupid. It'll be distracting. And guess what? I'm emceeing that wedding too. So I mean, I'll probably be behind a podium or something, but I'll stand beside the podium just to make it even fucking worse, dude. I'll make it a talk of the wedding. Like, holy shit, that guy's, you can see that guy's whole dick, huh? There's people driving drunk home. Somebody's just driving drunk home. He just turns over to his drunk fat wife, and he's just like, that young man had his fucking had his entire cock showing, didn't he? And she was just like, yeah, and I bet you he'd be able to get it up unlike you, Greg. And he's like, oh, shut up, Carol, or whatever. And then, then he fucking, crashes, this, his Mercedes into the fucking guardrail. Holy fuck. But yeah, man, dude, I'm tired of these guys. And the same shit happened with my sister's wedding, too. All these people think they fucking know shit. They're not the ones wearing the suit. If somebody comes in and says to you, like, hey, I don't know anything about anything, I'll let you kind of style it, it's fine. But, like, I didn't ask for your fucking help, okay? Give me this suit. I'll pair it with the shit I want to pair it with. Bro told me to pair it. It's a light blue suit. Bro told me to pair it with a navy shirt, navy shoes, and a navy belt. He's like, contrast. I was like, hey, bro, that would look like fucking shit. That would look terrible. What are you talking about? Why do I want to look like an iceberg, just different shades of blue? What do you mean? Navy with light blue. Just navy everything with light blue. Fucking idiot. Looks bad. Light blue with white shoes, and then, you get like a nice fucking fun little bow tie, some shit like that. My God, man. And then, like, he keeps just trying to push me on shit. And I'm just like, bro, it's fine. The third, just give me the suit, give me the jacket. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, same thing happened with my sister's one. The guy was just like, first of all, the guy fit me for this suit like I was about to be drafted in the 2002 NBA draft. The suit was massive. He gave me like a 42 regular, which is like, I mean, legitimately looks like I'm gonna be up there next to Kevin Garnett getting fucking drafted, and my pants are I'm basically wearing, I'm wearing somebody else's pants. I'm wearing a man who's 6'9" is his pants. Somehow I was able to get a belt in there and like put them on. They're the bag. I'm wearing MC Hammer pants. I'm wearing parachute pants. And the suit wasn't his fault. It was a suit that was picked out by the other guys. But I mean, just fucking garbage. And and then, dude, and then you also get, and then my grandma, bro, you even get fucking people that are tailoring. I asked her to tailor my pants a certain way, and she didn't like the style, so she said she didn't want to do it. Actually, she just lied and said, dude, this lady does anything I ask all the time, like, for anything. She'll do fucking whatever for me. She'll send my grandfather, who's, like, old and, whatever, like, and he doesn't want to do anything, and she'll just send him out of the house if I'm going to be there to go buy me fucking Portuguese sausage and make sandwiches for me, just because I'm going to be coming there. She's just like, yeah, go get it. Aiden's coming. And then, but when it comes to tailoring, everybody that does, like, stuff with suits thinks they know better, and they're not the ones wearing it, but they're like, they don't want to do shit that they don't think looks good. They don't fucking know. Especially Guillermo, who was fucking falling out of his suit. He was so fucking fat. Telling me what the fuck's going on with the suit. Bro, like, man, if we put on, dude, when I put on a suit, dude, I look like I'm fucking, I look like I'm about to go do cocaine on a boat. When you put on a suit, Guillermo, you look like you're going to family court to fight for your children's, to custody of your children, to be able to see them on the weekends, every other weekend. Big difference. I look like a strapping young man who maybe is like, a tech startup, or he like runs some fucking really successful business at a young age. I look like I do fucking cocaine, or I look like I'm in finance. Look like my dad maybe, is a board member at Duke. university. When you put on a suit, it looks like you're going down to court, to small claims court, to sue your brother for $1,000 for damaging your boat when he got drunk and fucking, and knocked off the engine, and he broke the thing because he fell back and smashed his head off the fucking, off the engine or whatever, or off the dash, and it like broke a bunch of shit and he wouldn't pay you. So now you guys are at small claims court because you're trash. You're garbage, okay? Tell me about fucking suits and style. Grab the shit. This is a Tip Top Tailors. This is a Moore's. This is a fucking goddamn mall suit shop. Stop acting like you're fucking dressing legit people, okay? This isn't fucking, I don't know, Perry Ellis. Do they do suits? Fuck. Fired me up, bro. I was so angry when I got back. I was like, I'm done with these fucking people, man. Especially like tailors, dude. Like with my grandma, I wanted the pants to be brought up so my ankles were exposed because it fucking looks good. And, or like it just stops, So there's no bag at the bottom and it's not fucking going into my shoes. It's not the 2000s. Okay? It is not the 2000s. Why are we doing 2000s? Arguably might be one of the worst times for fashion of all time. Maybe. But it's also so fucking bad that it's good now because that's what our culture is coming around to. Is that all the worst shit is, the good shit. That's what people want. They want the fucking, worst shit possible. And they're just like, this is good because it's like not, Isn't that ironic? Shut up. You're on 10 different antidepressants. You don't fucking know anything about what's good or what's not good. Okay? You can't fucking, you can't even, you can't accomplish a day's worth of tasks without, fucking feeling like, you're overstressed. It's just all too much. It's just all of this is too much. All you had to do was fucking go to work, do laundry, and make dinner. It's not too much. Your head's just fucked. Because you're dumb. Things are a lot harder for you because you're dumb. Very angry episode. Bro, I got so many. My gay following on TikTok went up like a fucking billion people from that one video I made with our boy Ernie. We were just, people love like semi questionably gay shit, like sus as they call it. We've talked about it before. People love that shit. Apparently it's hilarious. I don't now I'm telling you, I don't even really find it that funny, but I'm going to be leaning into this because dude, I gained about fucking, 1,500 followers, which 95% of which are gay or trans people. And we love them. God love them. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride every day, Fucking, don't just be proud of who you are today. Be proud of who you are every day. Okay? And that comes from all of us here at massivecorporation.com. Whatever corporation this is, unless we're in North America only. If you go somewhere where, gay shit isn't cool, then we're not going to support it there because we just kind of are doing the shit that's cool for the money. You know what I mean? Hey, don't just be proud of yourself. Dude, it's so funny. Big corporations like on Twitter, their Twitter accounts will be like, let's take, fucking, Starbucks. Starbucks North America will change their like profile picture to like two dudes fucking or something for Pride Month. There's two dudes blowing each other in 69 with with a rainbow flag behind them. Just like a fighter jet flying over, but instead of like the color of the shit coming out of the planes at the back's like rainbow, and then amazing photo. Just two fat hairy guys blowing each other, and then a fighter jet pilot flying above them, like in the sky. There's like kind of an American flag, but it's like rainbow American flag, and then rainbow coming out of the plane. They'll change their profile picture to that, and they'll tweet shit like, "What's up, my kings and queens? Make sure you fucking bang somebody of the same gender today. Love you. Happy Pride Month." That's what they'll tweet. But then if you go to like Starbucks Middle East, it'll be like, you know, they'll tweet something like, they'll just have a profile picture of like, you know, a woman getting, you know, just pushed to the ground. And they'll tweet something like, hey, ladies should shut the fuck up, huh? And everyone's just like, yeah. Yeah, just whatever's going on in that culture, the corporation is just like, yeah, whatever. We don't give a shit. And they shouldn't. They sell coffee. And you know what? Who gives a fuck if they're only supporting, you know, everybody's only supporting shit for their own, you know, their own advantages, for their own shit. They only give a fuck because of it's something to do with them. Literally everybody is essentially, there's varying degrees, but everybody's a narcissist. They're all doing shit because it benefits them in some way. So supporting all this, like, you know, pride and gay and da-da-da-da, they're doing it because it gives them a sense of, you know, meaning, and like they're, you know, they're allies, they're helping, they're doing whatever, they're fighting people who are like oppressed, who are, you know, da-da-da-da. It gives them a good feeling. They could almost kind of care less about the actual, like, people, really. I mean, I remember, yeah, I dated one person that was like fucking, you know, like it was all down for everything except for the people of that community with which they didn't agree. So they were just like, I mean, it doesn't even make any goddamn sense. They'd be like, well, you know, that gay person's like different because like they don't, it's just like, why? Because they don't have the same opinions as you, but they're actually gay. So their opinion counts more about the gay community than yours does because you're not fucking gay. And then it was like, well, you know, but they don't speak for it. But you don't speak for the fucking thing because you're not. They just want to be so bad. They just, it's nuts. Crazy. But yeah, happy Pride Month. I'll fuck a guy this month. Who gives a shit? I'm showing my support. I'm an ally. The reason I fucked that dude, I'm an ally. Are there any gay incels? Because gay dudes, they always talk about, they always brag about how easy it is to get laid. Are there any gay incels? I wonder. I guess maybe just guys that are, if they're in the closet or something, those are the incels. But guys always, yeah, gay guys just bragging about how easy it is to get laid. It's like, oh, I could fuck in 10 minutes right now. I could, you know. There's some guy that works at the corner store up the street that told me I could fuck him in the back freezer if I want. It's like, okay, holy fuck. Live your life, I guess. I'd be a bad gay dude because I am terrified of like casual sexual encounters like that. I am terrified of that. Grindr would be my nightmare. Just on Grindr, like looking for love, and some guy's just like, hey, come fuck my throat in this alley. I'm just like, whoa. Hold on. Can I take you for dinner, or like can we go for like a nice walk or something? And he's like, shut up, queer, come fuck my throat. I'm just like, please Anthony, I'm looking for more love. He's like, oh, shut up, God, how gay are you gonna fuck my throat or not? Oh man. Oh, Jesus Christ. People at my work are finding all my shit. So, I mean, this is what they're going to hear, bro. Dude, people, you know what? Whatever. I knew this day is going to come when I'm doing all this shit. People are finding out about it. People are finding out about stand-up and stuff, so they're going to come out and fucking watch. I mean, yeah. It is what it is, bro. I'm joking. We're doing jokes. You don't like it? What, you don't like me talking about fucking some hypothetical gay guy named Anthony asking me to come fuck his throat in an alley? When I'm looking for love, I'm a romantic. Just saying I wouldn't be that good of a gay guy. Because I'm a romantic. And there's apparently a lot of gay guys just want you to, you know, do crazy, wild sexual shit out of nowhere. But yeah, people at fucking my work keep finding my shit, and I'm not pumped about it because, you know, I've said, you guys have listened to the podcast. I've said some things. I've made some statements. I've made some jokes. You know. But what I don't think that people take into account is how many people we've helped. We've helped a lot of people. You know, I mean, I'm probably, you know, This is a non-profit podcast. We is not non-profit. This is a charity. We're here to help. We're here to help people. We help people by like I said, dude, when you see a person just destroying their life in front of you, like, just alienating themselves from society and, just saying wild shit, it's funny. It's funny because, you can't do this. And you shouldn't do this, and no one should, but I'm doing it, and it's funny. Because I'm saying no-nos. Aw, no-nos. You can't say that. You're not supposed to make fun of, 400-pound women eating an extra large poutine and New York fries at fucking noon. She's trying to enjoy her day. Well, yeah, but she's disgusting. And I think it's a fucking indictment of how bad our fucking culture is. Guillermo, the fat fuck, also in the suit, trying to tell me what looks good like he fucking knows. Look at me, Guillermo. Look at you. Who knows what looks better in a suit? Me. You work at Tip Top Tailors. I'm literally on my way to being a fucking emperor. Peasant. You peasant fuck. Yeah, man, I went out with my friends. I went out with my friends from work and then coworkers and a couple of the members. And so I went to a bar for the first time in a non-stand-up setting in fucking years, yo. Fucking years. I haven't been to a bar just to especially a bar like this, which is just crazy. Packed, people just getting fucked up. And I hate it, dude. It's so bad. I don't understand how this is people's, good time. That they're just, this is what they're actively, looking forward to doing. It was, and this was even, a cool bar that I would be down to go to. If it wasn't fucking packed like this. It's an arcade bar, so it's cool. There's, fucking games and shit. I love fucking games. There's something to do. I don't want to sit there or fucking, just dance. I just want to go and dance the night away. Oh, I just want to fucking, grind against strangers. Not my thing, okay? And I'm a great fucking dancer, okay? It goes Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, me for dancers. So I'm a good fucking dancer. I just don't want to, go to some shitty bar and fucking, dance on some dumbass fucking dance floor. Just fucking, I'm specific about where I dance, but when I fucking dance, God damn it, I fucking tear the shit up. But yeah, man, so busy, and it was just just shoulder to shoulder. Just could not fit another person inside this fucking place. It was a billion degrees. It was a sauna inside this fucking bar. You had to wait 30 minutes to play any of the games, and then your game's over in 30 seconds, and if you want to play again, back in line, ass fuck. So you're there for, you're there for 5 hours, and you know what made me the most mad? The Guitar Hero was broken. It wasn't timed. The guitar didn't work that well. No surprise. It's at a fucking, bar with a bunch of hammered people every time. But it was, and it made me look really bad, and I'm really good at Guitar Hero. And that fucking made me so mad. It made me look really bad at Guitar Hero, and that pissed me off fucking a lot. A lot. Fuck. Dude, it was so big, and man, and it's just too much. It's just so loud. It's just so loud. The music is so loud. People, yeah, I can't hear the person next to me. I don't know what they're saying. My coworker's wanting me to fucking, chat up this girl that she works with at her other job. She's wanting me to chat her up, and I was I can't. Because when I say something, they can't hear me, and they just smile awkwardly at me. And then if they try to say something to me, I can't hear them. And now I can't hear what she's saying. And now we're just fucking, looking at each other like idiots. I don't know what you want from me. And then she's all hammered when I'm leaving, and her boyfriend's just hey, she wants you to, make out with her. I'm just what are you talking about? We haven't said 2 words to each other all night because we can't. It's so fucking loud. We just saw each other. I'm just going to walk up and jam my tongue down this girl's throat. What? fucking drunk people. Dude, somebody said something to me that was by far the most embarrassing thing that anybody could say to anybody ever of all time. And if I did this, if roles were reversed and I did this, actually, you know what? We're not going to say it's not me. It's somebody else. This happened to my friend. I saw somebody say something to my friend. We're going to be safe. See how we're doing this? I saw somebody say something to my friend that if I was the person that said this, I would move cities and then kill myself. I would get as far away from here as I can. I would move my entire life, go through the hassle of doing all that, and then I would kill myself in that new city. That's how fucking bad this was. Dude, whatever. We're not gonna do that, because we're gonna keep it all open and nobody's gonna know. We're gonna blur the lines here. We're gonna blur the lines so I can't get in trouble. Nobody's gonna fucking think. I don't even know if anybody will remember. They're all fucking hammered. I'm just sitting there sober, like, yo, it's loud as shit in here. It's hot as fuck. And this is just not a good time. Nobody enjoys this. That's the thing. Nobody enjoys this, yo. They all just want to get drunk. Just get drunk in your home. But, dude, this thing turns to the person randomly, wanting to flirt with them, I'm pretty sure, and says, because I think that they thought which there was some discussion of food going on, but one other person was talking about how hungry they were. And this person turns to this other person and goes, "Are you hungry, big boy?" And that person was like, "What?" Not a what as in, I didn't hear what you said. A what as in, what the actual fuck were those words that you just said to me? That's what the what was. And then that person proceeded to say it again, saying, "Are you hungry, big boy?" And then the other person just looked away. And the other person did this like weird fucking like smile thing. And the other person just looked away. And I mean, the level of embarrassment was just, like I said, it's something you like sell all your belongings. You talk about needing to go on like a fucking, a getaway. You need to go find yourself. You go to like, maybe, you go somewhere crazy, bro. You go to like Botswana. It's like, I really need to just, reconnect with the earth and, just simplify and help people and just try. And then you just sell everything and everyone's like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Then you get there and then news comes back 3 days later, you killed yourself there. And everyone's just like, wow, I did not see that coming. And they're just like, what happened? They're just like, well, they were at a bar and they were trying to flirt and they said, "Are you hungry, big boy?" to somebody. Not once, but twice. Could you fucking imagine saying something that horrific to somebody and getting no response? And then just having to live, like, I mean, that's where alcohol is great. Because if you say something that fucked and like get rejected like that, that thing that happens to you, having to live with that memory may be the worst thing ever. That may be worse than losing a child, to be honest with you. To just sit with that every day. I would think about that every day. If that was me that did it, I would think about that every day for the next 5 to 10 years. It would literally ruin my life. It would ruin the next decade for me. But because of alcohol, this person gets to just forget that. Forget that ever happened. Act like it never happened. Are you hungry, big boy? Excuse me? Are you flirting? Are you flirting? What the fuck? What the flying fuck is that? And then just getting no response. The person says what? They repeat it and then just turns away. I couldn't believe, and then some girl, the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen anybody do. This girl fucking body checks bros, like drink just onto him, out of his hand, as she's like walking by, turns back, looks at him, and then just keeps walking. Couldn't give less of a fuck. She couldn't give less of a fuck, bro. Literally looked back at him, was just like, hey, fuck that guy. Basically just a big fuck you. Fuck you as a human being. Didn't even regard him as a human. Just completely disregarded him as another human being on this planet, that she just knocked his drink, fucking threw a shoulder into his drink, knocked it all over the place, and she just looked back at him, looked through him, was just like, you're nothing, and just kept walking and went over to his friend and gave her a hug. And it made me laugh for 5 minutes, because I've never seen something so disrespectful in my life. And yeah, I hated this place. It was 1,000,000,000 degrees. I've literally been playing. I was like fourth quarter. I've already played 45 minutes of basketball. I was fourth quarter sweaty in this place. I mean, just drenched, bro. And like, what? Then what? Then what's the game plan, dude? If I went to a girl's place after that, we were gonna fuck or something. We were going to do some sexual things together. If I took my pants off. Everything. If I took my clothes off, bro, I would have just smelt like sweat. That would have been terrible. We would have just had a fucking smelly, sweaty sex, which fucking, you know, I'm fine with, I guess. But I don't know if, like, that's disgusting. Maybe I'm not fine with that with a stranger, but like, if it's with somebody you know, whatever. You know, sometimes you fucking are sweaty. But like, that's the prize. So after all that, then you go home with somebody and you're going to go fucking smash organs together. And you take everything off and you both just smell like, you just finished a fucking, a playoff game. Just drenched in sweat. So fucking sexy, man. So fucking sexy. My Lord. Yeah, bro, so... I mean, I'm just going to stick to going to stand-up things for bars. I'm not going to go to bars. Like, there's no need. There's absolutely no need. Like, fuck, man. Why the fuck? Like, who was having a good time there? Couldn't move. People are just literally just pushing you. Somebody will just come up and just shove you in the back. Especially girls, bro. Girls were crazy, dude. Honestly, girls are nuts. Like, they'll just fucking push somebody. Girls are way too fucking confident out here now. This is wild. Not saying I'm going to fucking, turn around and clap them. But, I'll hip check a bitch at the bar. I see her, walking a little too quickly. I might just, not like a hip check that she needs to like get lifted, but just enough to like, just one you just clip and then it like sends their hip back and they kind of do that like spin up to the side. Yeah, I'll hip check a bitch at the bar. Yeah, man, just drunk people, dude, and it was fine though. I had a good time with some of the people. Yeah, man, dude. I saw this fucking dude, Liam Payne from One Direction, which if you know me, I'm a fucking huge 1D fan. I loved One Direction from the time they came on the scene. I felt no shame about it. When Jay Biebs came out, when fucking good old Bieber came out, I was, people were still kind of like, nah, liking Justin Bieber's gay, bro. That shit's for the girls. It wasn't until everyone got older where we're like, hey, Biebs is the fucking man, and we always loved him. It took us a while to, admit that. But with One Direction, bro, I right from the jump was like, I love these guys. They're special. They're a special group of fellas, and I love them, and I love their music. And Liam Payne decided to go on Logan Paul's podcast. I guess the second biggest podcast in the world because this one's number one. And he said something that only somebody who's like not a tough person would say some shit like this. Only somebody who's not hard, who's not about that type of shit would say some shit like this because it's so goofy and so funny. It's like a movie line, like a cheesy movie line that like Liam Neeson would say when he's saving his fucking dumb whore daughter who got taken for the 95th time. I don't know how many Taken movies they made, but like, you know, what's going on with Liam Neeson's family? That there's the dumbest people alive. They're just, Taken 57. It's like, how many times is this bitch going to get, kidnapped? She's an idiot. Let's just let her go. But yeah, listen to fucking Liam Payne, bro. Listen to this shit is so funny. It's also kind of ruined. Like, I mean, it's sad because I mean he's giving, well, actually, I don't give a fuck that these. I hope they fucked each other up. Let's just listen first.
I think it was well known within the band that I don't like taking shit. Right. At a certain point, I made it very obvious. I'm not going to tell you how. And there was one moment where there was an argument backstage, and one member in particular threw me up a wall. So I said to him, if you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood you'll never use them again. I think it was...
Okay. Cheesy Liam Neeson line. If you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood you won't use them again. Hey. If you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood you won't use them again. You will never use them again. If you don't take those hands off me this instant, I'd wager this will be the last time you ever use those fucking mittens again, huh? I think that's more of the bald guy, fucking whatever his name is. But Liam Neeson. Aye, if you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood it'll be the last time you ever use. Dude, it's so funny when they're backstage doing this that it just comes out. That's what makes you beautiful. He comes out, just starts dancing and moving his hips, but in the back he's just fucking trying to deliver these fucking lines. So funny, dude. This whole video is just terrible. Man, why, dude? It sucks when people come out and just fucking embarrass themselves, man. Holy shit. Holy fuck, bro.
I think it was well known within the band that I don't like taking shit. Right. At a certain point. I made it very obvious. I'm not going to tell you how.
Dude, this fucking breath in and cunt.
I made it very obvious. I'm not going to tell you how.
I made it very obvious. I'm not going to tell you how. And at one moment, I mean, way to make yourself so hateable. Oh my God, so unlikable. I'm not going to tell you how. And at one point, one of the band members, dude, I love the idea, just thinking of these guys just beating the shit out of each other backstage. They're just fucking throwing each other in the walls. It's just WWE back there. You know the WWE when shit would like bleed out backstage? There was like, especially... There was some classics where there's like a limousine, somebody would just get their head like smashed in the door of a limousine. Like somebody will just, there's like a boom fucking, one of those like lift things that somebody will just like jump off the top of it and like kick a guy in the fucking head. They'll use anything as like backstage of the arena and just fuck each other out. Those old WWE things. I love the idea of One Direction performing in like arenas like that. And just before they come out or just like in between, whatever, in between their fucking, they got a little break backstage. The boys of One Direction are just beating the shit out of each other. Just smashing heads off of fucking concrete walls. Just garbage cans. Just running at each other with garbage cans. Just beating each other over the head with it. Somebody's got somebody's leg in a door. They're just jamming it in there. Somebody's riding a forklift and just fucking smashes somebody up against the wall. And then they just come out and they're just like, baby, I love you. Just like whatever. They're like all holding hands, singing fucking the story of my life. Just blood coming down their fucking face. Liam's just bleeding out of his ear. The story of my life. Nobody can drag me down. Even as they were just dragging each other literally backstage. I love that. That makes it way better for me, honestly. I thought it was gonna ruin it for me, but I love that way better. They're just backstage beating the shit out of each other, and then they just come out and they're just like fucking And live while we're young. Just bloody nose. Somebody's fucking eye, like, is just, just black as shit. Somebody's just got a fucking one of those giant, like, bulges on their head. Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Fuck, man. Dude. But dude, yeah, man, Liam Payne made himself seem like a real fucking cunt here. I made it very obvious. I don't like to take shit, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you how. There's a high likelihood you won't never use those hands again. What do you mean, Liam? Hey, what do you mean, bro? What, are you gonna saw his hands off? What are you talking about? There's a high likelihood you'll never use those hands again because I will fucking chainsaw them off. No, you won't, Liam. You know what I'm gonna do though? You'll never use those hands again because I'm gonna tie a rope really tight around the end of your wrist and I'm gonna cut off circulation until you fucking lose feeling in your hands. They go blue, and you don't get blood to that area for an extended period of time, and you lose them. They have to be amputated. Now take your hands off me right now, or this will be the last time you ever use your hands. I mean, fucking cunt, bro.
Hi, so I thought I'd talk about my...
I think it was
what's this?
Hi, so I thought I'd talk about my experience when I worked with Liam in One Direction. So I helped with the design process of this onesie, but unfortunately when I was trying to show him what we were going for in the design, an incident did arise. And
he grabbed me by my collar, and he said, "Listen, bitch, if you make another fucking design like this again, a high likelihood this will be the last design you ever make." And then he threw me to the ground and just spit on me. That was my experience with Liam Payne when I tried to create a onesie for him. He grabbed me by the back of my head. He just pulled the back of my hair so my chin was up in the air like this. And he was looking down on me. He just said, "If you don't do a better design, cunt, there's a high likelihood this will be the last design you ever do. I'll kill you." And then he threw me to the ground.
And I just want to say, Liam takes his threats seriously. He doesn't mess around. He is serious. Hi, so I thought I'd talk about my experience when I worked with Liam. An incident did arise, and I just want to say, Liam takes his threats seriously. He
Bro, she's got a fake fucking hand. What the fuck is this video? That is crazy. A crazy video I just stumbled upon. Oh, she's joking around. It's a fake hand. Oh, she got me. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. You're very funny. My shit was also funny too, though. But him, this would be the last design, you fucking. Damn. That's funny. What else did he say though? There's a high likelihood you never.
There was one moment where there was an argument backstage, and one member in particular, threw me up a wall. So I said to him, "If you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood you'll never use them again." That is. And there was one.
Also, in the original video, they the one guy does this fucking laugh.
I think it was well known.
That's
within
so
the
uncomfortable.
band that I don't like taking shit. Right. At a certain point, I made it very obvious. I'm not going to tell you how.
Just like the exhale, just not taking him seriously at all. That's basically what came out. I was like, I'm not going to tell you how. I made it quite obvious. I'm not going to tell you how. Basically a giggle came out. Hilarious, bro. But I like One Direction way better knowing that they used to just fuck each other up. That's awesome. That's what I want. I don't want them back there fucking, you know, all huggy, lovey-dovey. It's like, oh, great show, Harry. Oh, Liam, you smashed it tonight. You smashed it, Liam. Niall, you were on fire, mate. Mate, what a killer show. Zane, kind of weird. I wish you weren't on fucking, you know, so many drugs right now, but, you know, you still did pretty well. And Louis, you were here too. Great work, Louis. Fuck, man. We all did so well. That's great. Let's all go to dinner together. No, ladies, just us. Let's fucking hang out and, just celebrate us. We did so well to Sold Out Arena. That's great. We don't want that. I want them to going backstage and immediately somebody just gets a guitar smashed over the back of their head. And they're just like, Liam, you fucked up on Live While We're Young. You missed a note. And it made fucking Niall look like an idiot. Then Zayn had to come in and save the day with the fucking, the high-pitched shit at the end. And like he always does. Because it's the same format for every song. Great format. I love it. I love One Direction. Best format ever. Pop song format of all time. And Zayn had to come in and save it with the high shit at the end. And then, but I mean, every fucking time. That's 2 shows in a row now. You fucked up on Live While We're Young. And yeah. You keep fucking up like that, yes, I'm going to come off stage and I'm going to wrap my fucking guitar around the back of your head and, throw you up against a wall. Oh, you're going to fucking, you're going to take my hands? Pussy. Go on Logan Paul's podcast in 6 years and talk about it. Bitch. Like, that's way better. You know what I mean? Lord. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see you next week. I gotta go to a wedding this week. Not the wedding where I'm gonna have my cock out, but that's coming up soon. And but hey, you know where you can see me with my cock out? June 18th at the Mountain. We're doing Ernie Hart, his OnlyFans show. You can see me down there on June 18th at the OnlyFans comedy at the Mountain. Tickets online. I'll fucking upload a link, whatever. You can buy some tickets for that. And June 19th, I'll be at Portside at Chill Pill Comedy for, I think it's like Father's Day or something. So we're gonna be talking about dads and daddies. Whoa. So big weekend of comedy, stand-up comedy. If you're in Vancouver, come out to those shows. The OnlyFans one, quite literally, there's a good chance you'll see my fucking, my medium to small dick, and the Chill Pill one at Portside, I will, I'm just gonna be fucking smashing. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna crush. That's all I'm gonna do. No, I'll probably just, I'll just scream at an audience member for something. I'll just be like, hey, be my father. I never had a dad. I'll just start crying. I'll just make up a story about not having a dad, and then I'll just like fucking make everyone uncomfortable. And then at the end, I'll just be like, it was a bit. And everyone's just like, what do you what? You're a mentally ill psychopath. And I'm just like, yeah, well, it's stand-up comedy. We all are. You fucking idiots. Then I'll just spit on someone in the front row. I'll throw him up against the wall. I'll tell him that, if he doesn't say something nice to me now, there's a high likelihood those will be the last words he ever says. All right, you fucks. Go subscribe to the podcast on fucking your podcast app if you haven't. Go subscribe to the YouTube, yo. Finally had one video do decent, like YouTube short do decent on YouTube, so the subscribers fucking almost literally doubled. We're almost at 50 now. Holy fuck. Your boy's going nuclear. We're going to end up with an empire. Do all that. Follow the Instagram, AIDS Life, Smartass Pod, TikTok, baby. We're fucking killing on TikTok right now. Little AIDSy. And yes, thank you guys so much. Love you. Make sure all my big boys out there are eating. And, if you ever do something embarrassing like that, just remember, move to a new city, change your entire life, and then, kill yourself. See ya.